Okay, I think we're live. Morning. Adjust my camera a little bit. I don't know why he's so allergic to the white line. He's got to be in the crosswalk. Okay. It's still hot. It cools down substantially tomorrow, which is nice. So we'll get a break from this. Because overnight it was still like in the mid 80s, which is a big no thanks for me. Anyway, I see cars turning. Well, it's just one. There we go. Okay. Twisted Lizard, Quentin Namath, Uji Mean, Stephen Friedman, Septic Topics, Florian Schwartz, Open Plumbing, Scott Cresswell, Bear in the Garden, Jeffrey Wu, Victoria Morrison, Flying Carpet, Johnny Wilkers, Gerard Sudan, Deliver Salesman. It's hump day. And the last day of this heat wave. OM in Tokyo, good morning. Lee, good morning. Anker, good morning. Luke Skywalker has returned with the power of the Force, good morning. Sally Scipio, William D'Angelo, Marie Wiseman, from Philly to wherever. Good morning. 84 at 6 a.m. is never a good thing here in the city. That means the heat of the day has never dissipated enough. And, yeah. Lynn and Graham, Sean N324, good morning. Car is coming. Lights changing. Is he going to do it? No, he didn't do it. Nice. Yep. Okay, where am I? Behind as always. Quacky Snacks, good morning. Oh, it's hot already. Tanya Bowden, good morning. Neil the Blaze, good morning. Charlene Sluderbeck, good morning. Joaquin Moore, good morning. Aaron Paul Spigerman, it's either raining or 30 Celsius. It just alternates. I added that part. Ambrose Chamberpot, good morning. Strawberry Fields, good morning. Oh, maybe we can make this light. I don't want to get stuck. I just don't feel like it. Okay. Cooper time. Tomoko and Yokohama Enforcer. Casey Blazer, Ron TV Metro. Joanne P. Steve Parker, Hank P. Hello. Zither 99. Aloha S. Aloha to you. Yeah, I slept better. I didn't sleep well Monday night. The air conditioner at night was not able to keep up. So that was a tough one, but it was fine. Better last night, though. Just kept the whole things on since Monday. I haven't turned them off. And that seems to have kept the temperature in the apartment lower. But the units in our apartment, air conditioning units, are like 30 years old. So I think it might be time to start replacing them one at a time. Don't want to get rid of the ones that still work okay, because these ain't cheap. This guy's sleeping. In the car over here and didn't go anywhere. Just stopped early and just didn't go. Anyway, so we'll see. Apparently, I put on some sort of promotion on Twitch for gift subs. I guess that works. Wait a second. Is Maki and also in Yokohama today? You guys aren't always in the same place. You're usually in Tokyo, right? But good morning. Now it's time to meet. Jeremy Hanna, good morning. Cat Yellow, positive vibes. Yeah, if you have cold cuts in your wardrobe, slap them on today. Elliot, good morning. Feels like 90 apparently. That's always good for 6:30 in the morning. Right, a lot of, you know what, let's just cross this way. Diamond District, the giant torn down building on the left here. Don't worry, they'll replace it. Oh, they're turning. I don't know if you were worried about that, but in case you were, they'll put a new one up. Justin, good morning. Oh, just cut off, yeah. CK Prop, thanks for the follow. Kevin Hawthorne, good morning. I do prefer sub-zero temperatures to this. Well, you know, in the winter, it's cold. But you can't like say, oh, well, the winter, the city traps the cold or something. With the summer, it's hot and it's just accentuated, exacerbated by the city. The buildings and all that, and the crowdedness of it all. Oh well. Michael Scott Howard, good morning. It's a backpack fan, cool the apartment. The backpack fan is still broken. By the way, we're supposed to be putting up a dinosaur around here. I don't know if that's still up, or we're going to take a look. I think it's for the Jurassic World new movie, some marketing ploy. But right now, I don't know what they're filming here. I don't know if it's also part of it or something else. This is not what the dinosaur was, as far as I knew. Yeah, it's not. They're just getting a maybe an establishing shot. But they're using an old spare camera. That camera's an old spare, according to the sticker on it. So it's old, but it works. It wasn't meant to be used as a primary camera, it sounds like. I wish you could know what your actual name is. Oh, it's FD. Look, it still does that thing where if you put the D colon, the chat app resolves it as an emoji. But anyway, good morning. Sorry, that was a nice and shaky Blair Witch footage there. Wait, where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, I found the dinosaur. Dino DNA. It's a joke, Scott, but yes. Oh, another bot on kick. I saw them putting up this dinosaur on Kuma Monster stream. He's back, and he's better than ever in the city. Anyway, here he is. I don't know which dinosaur that is. It doesn't look like a Bronto or a Brachio or maybe one of those Mamichio, whatever. I feel like I do have to get some sort of a photo of it. I can't tell if it's... Alright, let me get it from a different angle. And also from the back, too. Alright. Maybe I'll do a wide angle shot from right next to him, looking straight up. Let's see, well, let me see. I do want to get one with him and 30 Rock in the background. Okay. This is probably the best time to do this before it gets crowded. Let's see. Oh, with the wait, hold on, my camera looks a little smudgy. I can't see the top of the rock there. Okay, like that. Get that up there somewhere. You also get a non-wide angle. What about with the rest of the plaza? Since we're here, might as well maybe get a zoom in on the face too. Okay, I think we got enough photos of the guy. All right, let me also catch up here. While we have a moment, and I'll re-display the dinosaur from back here. I guess I didn't really get. Hold on. I feel like we're not getting everything here. Let me get us like a, almost like a, well. No, there's still definitely over the telescope lens now. There we go. Okay. All right. All right, what am I missing? A lot. Okay, Nomad, yo. Fiddler's Green is back. Hello, good morning. Ethel in Bermuda, hi. Stephen Friedman. That's right, Scott. Yeah, a lot of those, most of those trees are fake, I think. Just plastic, too, but still looks cool. But it's, a little marketing thing for the movie. I didn't even know they were releasing a new Jurassic World movie. I think I saw a commercial for it the other day, and it just looks, I thought it was a horror movie at first. It's got some big names in it, though. That sounds overpriced, Ron. I don't think that thing would sell that well over here if it was that price. That's... Spielberg, all right. Quinoa, okay, everyone's naming it. What's the official name? Brachiosaurus? Streamersaurus? An animal contender for Friday? I guess we can only speculate from their bone structure a lot about the dinosaurs, like what sounds they made, how fast they were, how they walked. That's all we can do. Speculate. From here, Rangers 94, Yanks 2000. Yeah, this is in your neighborhood over here, so you've probably seen this already. Dinosaurs in the summer. Evergreen trees in the winter. I won't be evergreen for very much longer after they cut it down. But American Girl, apparently. We haven't gotten into that yet, and I'm scared to. I'm worried that Baby Commuter will come upon some random video where they're highlighting these American Girl dolls, but we'll see. Yeah, I think ScarJo is in it, yep. Sorry. And definitely Michael Che did make some jokes about ScarJo and how his co-host is married to an Avenger. in his set before Bill Burr. Leon, good morning. Oh yeah, they're milking all right. They're milking. I have a feeling it's a lot of people in the movie industry are just those who grew up in the 90s watching these things, and now they're like adults in the industry and they just want to make the same movies again. Nostalgia or whatever, but they're just nothing wrong with it. It's just a social construct. Do whatever you want. That's just my guess. I'm sure there's many reasons, money being at the top of that list, but whatever. Bagels and Walk Sean is here. Still fully unmelted. A solid for the most part. Marcio Becerra, hello. Paul McNeely, good morning. You got American Girl dolls and sleeping in the attic? We'll take them off your hands. Like new, like new. Steve B, good morning. Colin Jost, Colin Jost. Except the top just has the coffee going, or going in. Circle Beyond, good morning. Strawberry Fields to become plasma by the end of the day. Microsoft store on my right. DJI store also there. Apparently they don't take repairs there. Apparently also learned that on Kuma Stream. I might have even asked them that once. But yeah, they don't do in warranty repairs to the store. They won't even send it for you. You got to send it to DJI directly, which I feel like is kind of a I don't know. It's a bit of an oversight on DJI's part, because doing the repairs in the store, or at least taking them, also gets you more foot traffic in the store. And you would think getting people in the door is something they'd be interested in terms of like potential sales, but I guess they're not really primarily a brick and mortar store, being online based for the most part. But yeah, this is why I'm not in marketing. RIP or RIP, good morning. The watches. Dana Lee, Michael Stevens, good morning, good morning. Doing all right, how are you guys? Lonnie R, good morning. Has Lori come in yet? Margie, good morning. Large scaffolding structure, not an error. Oh, what are they doing? Whenever they do this, they are supposed to put up a temporary walkway. And if there is a dedicated bike lane, they have to make a bike lane too. Let's see. Nope, we're good after this. Well, I don't know what these city bikes are doing here, but someone's gonna pay a lot of money. Ooh, it's green over there. I think it just changed, so maybe we'll be okay. Let me focus on getting across the street. But I think I ended up catching up. Yvette, hello. Good morning. Okay. I got a polo on today. Well, technically it's not a polo, because I guess it would have to be from the company, right? Wasn't supposed to do that. Was supposed to let the pedestrian in the crosswalk cross. Give him a little finger wag. Little finger wag. Today might be the day to drop it like it's hot. It might be. If you see any metallic objects on the floor, refrain from picking them up. Polo shirt is the style regardless of the brand. Interesting. Interesting. Transportation Commissioner. Well, it sounds like, well, not to go too much into politics, sounds like that's not me. Mamdani did well, so let's see what happens. And then Bagels and Walks John will be a write-in on the next vote. Well, that's not very smart. We made it. Did a little run there to finish it off. No issues. Probably not the day to do a small jog to cross the street, but I don't think it's going to make much of a dent. Otherwise, I'm going to be soaked anyway by the end of this. Minty fresh. I smothered Mentos all over them. It's definitely not as bad as Monday, though. Because Monday we had to walk super fast the whole time. Because it's a far distance to walk and we got to make it. This one's not as bad, so I don't have to go breakneck the whole time. But we do keep a healthy pace still. Yes, another hot day. Last day of the heat wave tomorrow. It will cool down substantially. Should be highs in the 70s tomorrow, depending on how long it takes the heat to dissipate after being trapped in the city. The finger wag was worthy. We just do subtle passive aggressiveness here. It was almost perfunctory. Yeah, I think they had the windows up. That's also why I didn't make a lot of noise. So you just have to make a display, a little visual show for them. But you probably could report that clip to whatever company the truck is driving for, if you wanted to. ABX girl, good morning. Toilet bar salesman's counting shirtless joggers. There'll be a lot of those today for sure. Ambrose, did you run today? What's your running situation during these 100-degree days? I guess I should post this up on I should post this up on Instagram while it's still a heat wave. But yesterday evening I took a photo of a bus stop at like 5:30 p.m. and it said the temperature is 100 on the bus stop. Count another one, toilet brush salesman. I should post that up before it is no longer relevant. Capture the moment, as they say. Who's they? I don't know, someone. Joan Haynes, good morning. Steve Smith, good morning. This also is a Mizzen and Main polo style shirt, I guess. Yes, Scotty was pleased. Our dinner Monday night was very, very good. Quacky Snacks with a €6 super chat for an emergency refreshing drink if needed. Thank you, Quacky Snacks, for your support and for your consideration of my hydration. I don't know. Yeah, we went to a place called Bangkok Supper Club Really good food. Not like a super expensive restaurant, but definitely could be. Maybe should be. Don't tell him that. Ambrose ran shirtless. He's another one in the shirtless running club. Toilet brush salesman. Cooper Paul, doing all right. How are you? I didn't realize that Lacoste company was around for so long. Let's see what's going on here. Nothing yet. They're still working on it. And the rocks and all that area looks like it hasn't been touched at all. I know they were retouching the glass and like the seams or whatever you call it between the panels, but they haven't worked on the rocks yet, which are all still dirty looking. Can we all run shirtless? I think so. Isn't that okay now? Though I don't know, how comfortable is that in terms of gravity and whatnot? All right. Well, oof, this is still a place that always has a strong urine odor. Assuming it's from the zoo. Philip, good morning. Walking to work, Cooper Paul. Walking to work. RK Chaucer eating a late dinner. What's for dinner? State law allows it. Yeah, right? What is the deepest subway station? (191st Street Station, huh? I mean, how deep is the new Grand Central Long Island Railroad extension? Because it feels like you're going super deep under there when you're trying to head to the LIR in Grand Central. Dean Slope coming in more and more each week. On my left. Big as a walk showing nose because he dug it out himself. I'm definitely sweating everywhere. But I also don't feel as bad as Monday because Monday also starts later in the morning, so the heat is already coming through more. But I don't think the low temperature fell any lower than like 83, 84 last night. I'm also not very surprised. I emailed a couple of the companies that do PTAC installations and repairs and things yesterday, and I got no response. I'm sure they were very busy already with repairs and stuff, and to entertain a new customer. That's okay. Dropping bitrate on one of my services. Let me just walk by Balto, that's right. Lots of other dogs out in the park. It is off-leash hours until 9 a.m. in case you're wondering why there's so many off-leash.
Yeah, I love it. So,
the mall is up ahead. Lori B is here. Good morning. Phlegm went down the wrong pipe. But thank you to Lori B for a super generous pre-stream $50 PayPal donation. I appreciate your support now and throughout the years. I think your message was, You want to see me miserable today? Well, it's happening. But thank you again, Lori, for your super support. I don't know if that like is a playing piano for the public or if that's just some guy that performs here who just leaves it at this point overnight. Could quinoa be used to repair an air conditioning unit? Well, I've seen people use ramen to repair their tables and stuff. Try not to, Gerard, you know? We put up a new pool in the heat. Oh boy. If you put it up, I'm assuming it's above the ground. On the Twitch side of things, Toilet Brush Salesman is gifted 5 subs. Welcome to, I don't know how to pronounce that, Tanya Tekken show. Tanya Tekken. Jack Jones, Tin Can Pops, Lil Crow, and Blackie58. Welcome. Thank you, Toilet Brush Salesman, for your support on Twitch. Jacqueline Dalmal, good morning. New York Disney Dads, good morning. Sopo, indeed, we are. There's a truck in the park. T-Mobile is back at full data, so let's see if it contributes better when we go under the fountain area. I wonder if any musicians are already sitting up there too. What was that to? I will Stephen Loki. Hello, Erica Kruslinski Pack, good morning, welcome back. Happy Humble Life, good morning. Court TV, good morning. And Angvid with 5 gifted subs. On the Twitch side of things. Thank you, Angrid, for your support and raid recommendations and hanging out and gifting. Welcome to Benny, DX Haffer, Morning Frost. Sorry, I can't read that. And XO Chris. There's somebody is setting up already. They took their spot. They claimed where they will be. Thanks again, Angrid. So it was in Taiwan. You're hectic in your commute. Well, what time does your hecticness start? We're about 6:30 in the morning here. Oh, we still had a glitch. Darn. About 6:30 in the morning here. And we're walking through Central Park, which many people don't necessarily commute through. It's just a lot of exercising. Yeah, it's interesting that it dropped. I saw T-Mobile picking up a lot of slack, and then it all of a sudden just left us. John Wick is probably in what was that pod that Goku was recovering in on Namek? He's in one of those things. Or a back to tank. Just grab a cup, scoop it up, take a sip. It's a good thing because his bathroom's right over there. I think I already have lowered latency and things, but I also don't think I would need to lower latency just for that one little area, or increase latency. The drop is substantial though. It's from like 10,000 kilobits all the way down to 500. And I don't know if there's any easy way to maintain that. Usually when T-Mobile has full data, it covers us over there for some reason. But not this time. I mean, I'm not sure if there's any sewage running off into Central Park water. Thanks, Wakshan. I mean, the morning today is probably still hotter than the morning yesterday, right? Maybe, just because the day was so hot yesterday. It was 100 degrees at 5:30 air temperature. So that was nice. They probably run off the sewage into the reservoir. We're in the Ramble. It does get a little bit cooler in here. It's still hot, of course. I'm looking in the bushes. I always like to see if there's any poison ivy around. Poison ivy, I think, also doesn't like a lot of heat. This might be poison ivy. These guys right here, which is kind of close to the walkway, so people shouldn't be rubbing up over here. Sometimes you gotta look carefully because Virginia creeper, when it first starts growing, it looks like it grows in leaves of 3 and looks a lot like poison ivy, but then you could start getting a little deeper into it and see if it's actually 5 or 3. But it's also the shapes of the leaves too, like these are not poison ivy. Those are not poison ivy. I don't know if that came through. And you've never even been to Virginia, Ambrose, I know. Because I think even strawberries look like they have leaves of 3, but the leaves are very different. Those look like poison ivy. These do too. I'm looking, it's leaves of 3. It's definitely not an extra one. Yeah, a lot of this is poison ivy. It's getting a little rampant here. This is getting a lot rampant, actually. It's not even growing like ivy anymore. Very active fingers today. Wagging and pointing. I hear a lot of rustling. Oh, it's just birds. Ah, Shveti, Shveti. About a week ago, now they're treating you. Oh boy. A lot of those tick-borne diseases don't transmit unless the tick's been attached to your body for 48 to 72 hours. Lyme disease being the most concerning one, I guess. No, a lot of them have, this like Rocky Mountain spotted fever too, right? Or is that more from other things? Anyway, I'm starting to forget about those things. But yeah, they might throw you on like doxycycline or something, depending. Oh, this is a lantern. Let me see if I can get this off. These guys jump. So technically, lantern flies are leaf hoppers. They're not really good flyers. They hop and like glide. Not glide because they are flapping their wings, but. But yeah, that's these little nymphs also jump a lot too. Do I change my commute route? Well, I go to different places for work. Do I feel bored at work? These are getting to be very specific questions. What's the background behind these questions? From Sopo. I'm looking at these three-leaved things too, and I wonder if that's also potentially poison ivy, but I'm not sure. I don't think it is. Some of it might be, but I don't think it is. I'm just enjoying the temperature a little bit better here. What kind of bird that was? Insect overlords. Lanternfly is not this week's animal. I'm catching up. Hold on, I got behind. RJ, have a good one. Thanks for popping in. Uh-oh, what's going on with my... Oh, I hear a woodpecker. Oh boy, all right, one second, I'm getting a... I haven't used this particular screen in a while. Right? Is it working? Why am I seeing a black screen still? There it is. Nah, we're good, we're good. Breaking news, breaking news. Everything's fine. All right. No, we're good, we're good. I gave some helpful advice about the Netgear Nighthawk, but you saw as an equivalent. Nice. And definitely check out that channel, Dong Knows Tech. It's a play on his name. NGO is his actual name, but he also changed it, and it's pronounced kind of like no. So you can change it to Dong Knows Tech. The Boyds, the Boyds. My friend who has a Pixel phone just messaged me saying he thinks he downloaded a virus on his phone. Or he did a month ago. Is there a way you can check? I downloaded a free virus checker. That's concerning. I don't know you should download free virus checkers on Android phones. I feel like a lot of the virus stuff has become like scummy over the years. Some borderline scammy, but a lot scummy. It's not great. Lisa Ann Daily Vlogs, good morning. Nikki Cowboy wants quinoa for lunch. Do I have to make it or can I order it for him? Fred, good morning. Riot Girl Callie, good morning. Yeah, the websites with those fake pop-ups, which essentially became the whole reason that Kit Bogus channel exists. Like, those were really common scams back like 10 years ago. But yeah. So I don't know, I'll have to get more information from him. I'm like his IT support. Yocheved, good morning. You're not holding out for that company jetpack? One day. One day. It's probably too early for the turtles to start basking on the rocks and things, but they will be swimming around. Eventually they'll come out onto the just above the water branches and things, roots, rocks. Let's look towards Billionaire's Row. Definitely this is a time-lineable, time-lapse thing through the seasons from this particular spot, since we always take a little moment at Oak Bridge to look south of Billionaire's Row. I have taken a lot of photos here, but not like, I don't know if it's enough to create a nice time lapse, but from the stream, could definitely do a lot. Ambrose, click the link because the payment to a company you never heard of before was denied. Oh man. I guess you've been making some purchases in a subconscious state. Sub or un, I don't know. Or it's a scam. Jay Bear, good morning. I'm Gen Z. Where am I? Bum bum bum. Even with the pants, you got to be careful brushing up against poison ivy. You know, you'll touch your pants later and then get a nice surprise, potentially. it. Should we go check to see if our area is more open? Nah, I don't want to. I don't want to get stuck over there. Let's backtrack or overshoot. One day we are supposed to, I lost my entire time on top of my phone. That's a new one. Let me try turning off the screen. Yeah, I brought it back. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, we're still getting into the mid-upper 90s today. Strawberry Fields is close friends with the Nigerian prince. Oh man, now that's a classic scam. You're about to inherit a lot of money from a Nigerian prince or something. Julie Horton, good morning. I forget the exact premise of it, but somehow they're supposed to give you a lot of money randomly. You've been selected. Or you had some distant relative that named you as a successor. Who else have I missed? Nova? Hello? Hello? Floors on the green platform. Yes, we're in Central Park. Julie Horton. Hello. Yeah, that road was painted. I don't know if there's still other unpainted paths in the park. Now the scams are getting more elaborate, more targeted. It's just as people get more and more connected via the internet and their phones and other apps and things, it just gets easier to inject something that looks almost real, but is not. They still got publisher clearinghouse scams. They've got the grandchild has been kidnapped scams, and those are getting apparently more elaborate because now they may actually be using your voice. Because you only need a little bit of a few sound bites of a voice to make an AI version of it. I mean, it's not going to sound perfect, but it's going to get close enough over a phone, and you're scaring an elderly person that their grandchild has been kidnapped, right? There's just a whole, and so you're already nervous, so it's more easy to fall for it, especially after they play you a soundbite of what sounds like the actual person. But yeah, with AI and stuff, being able to do this kind of stuff, it gets a little scarier. Let's go west. I'm pretty real, kind of. Or am I? Vlog, good morning. There are a lot of ways to mitigate it. I'm really glad that Kit Boga has used his fame and notoriety to also launch that Serif Secure app that you can install on computers that'll prevent. It looks at a lot of things. It looks if you're trying to install any remote software, Usually there's no reason to install remote software. A lot of these real companies will not connect to you remotely. It's just not something they do. So if somebody on tech support is telling you to get any desk and they're claiming to be Microsoft support, that's not very likely. So this app will stop you from doing that. And they'll also notify whoever the person that installed it on your computer was, like, because they could set a family member to be notified if you're about to do anything questionable. Also, if you go to any website that's like less than a certain amount of age, like, beware, this domain was created less than 90 days ago. If you're being told this is something over a phone call, just be aware that there could be some questions here. Anyway. Family safe word's a good idea. A meeting spot, in case of an emergency for the family is also a good idea. For whatever reason something happens, phone lines are gone. I know, it's okay. The phone lines are gone, and then you can't get in to your house for whatever reason. Where are you going to go? You might want to have a decided upon place in advance. We're getting conspiracies. I could tell the doggo was friendly. I didn't mind it. I'm gonna keep going west though. Anybody know what that's from? Is there anybody in this car? Oh, it's supposedly on a police block or something nearby. A lot of police cars in this block, and that one's in front of a hydrant, so I guess they're not getting ticketed. No, it's not from Tron. Jim Browning is very good too, yeah. What was the other one? Pleasant Green, I think, does some good stuff. There are a few others, but they're I still appreciate taking down scammers, but a lot of times it gets into like a shouting, cursing battle, and they're like destroying computers, which is probably for the best considering they're scammer computers, but just different strategies, different tactics of approach. The end goal is still the same: get rid of scammers, or impede their ability to scam. Am I carrying a secret bacon? Yes. You should go back to rotary phones? Yes. No, that was from Zelda 2. Zelda 2. I think it was the overworld music in Zelda 2. Barely existing can be a beneficial thing. Uber will be gone? Uh-oh. Well, they may adapt somehow if they can get their own fleet of cyber taxis or something. Your parents used to be on a party line. You could hear conversation anytime. That's interesting. Sounds like you'd have like free entertainment whenever you need it. Fred's brother-in-law got scammed the other day. They said he owed a delinquent hospital bill. Oh man, he failed a set of payments with them too? Oh boy. Sorry to hear that happened. Hopefully you caught it early enough. Jay Raymond with an ARS 200 super chat. Good morning to you in Buenos Aires. Jay Raymond, thank you for that. Super support. Not your first rodeo, so I appreciate it. We're gonna head towards Riverside, I think. Walk up there a little bit. Reached Broadway now. There's a Barnes & Noble. I am your only hope. No. It's a 2-story Barnes & Noble too. Actually, they got the whole second floor, it seems. They got a lot of space. First floor, they only have a little bit. They might even have a mezzanine level before the second floor. Impressive. La Bellissimo Anker. Finster is here. Oh my goodness, good morning. Where's that guy going? This guy's driving erratically in his courtesy car. What's that? No. Sure. I guess he's looking for a spot. He's really looking for a spot. Like, he's just desperate for it right now. I think he might be late for a meeting or something. He can always take it from a car. But yeah, I don't know what the... I feel like the Upper West Side is one of the easier places to potentially get more regular parking without looking around for hours, but this is probably one of the better times to look for parking as people are going to work. This car is too close to a hydrant. Didn't get a ticket. Either they're... Oh, they might not know either. They have New Hampshire plates. That guy has a ticket though. Oh, it's some sort of a pass. Unfortunately, Priera, your message comes... I don't know what exactly the emoji is supposed to be, but in my app, the emoji comes off as Pepe Frog with sunglasses. So I'm looking at it as Pepe Pass, but I'm assuming it's like the Easy Pass that we have here. I don't know if it ever... I don't think it actually zoomed in on it. But yeah, everyone's got to be careful if you're getting cold called, you know, put on all the spam features on your cell phones too. You might get some false positives, but they'll leave a message if it's that important. or text you, or they probably have more than one way to reach you. What is that? It's something beep me if you want to reach me or something? I think he's still looking. Oh, this guy might be leaving, or maybe not. No, not leaving, just got here. That guy just missed his spot. Oh well, I'm sure he'll find something. That's good, William. I'm sure it takes some people, by surprise, but if they're not willing to engage with you that way, then probably not worth your time. Although a lot of these scammers use fake names anyway, but we have Easy Pass here. When you worked for Microsoft, your game was to keep them on the line and see how many movie lines you could use. Yeah, I feel like they've done that before in some of the scam calls too. It's almost like your soundboards. I don't know if anybody remembers soundboards from the late 90s, where it was just literally a bunch of recorded movie lines. Arnold had a bunch, and you could just use them. And there's so many recorded prank calls with those soundboards. Pepe Pass is a great name. Yes. Sorry, I guess I'm behind again. People who ghost you and then message you again. Ooh, spam filter for that. Well, I guess all I could say is if they ghost you and you're done with them anyway, just block them. That way, if they ever do message you again, you don't have to deal with it. Unless they got a new phone number, then yeah. So many soundboards back then. Well, I hope you leave enough room for my fist because I'm going to ram it into your stomach. Or something like that. Ooh, a Delica Mitsubishi. Ghost busties. Did you mean busters? If you're a ghost bustee. Alright. But yes, people who don't answer messages. We're gonna get them! Got them! Big sidewalk, unlevel areas, the cones are there to show that. Because if you have a wheelchair or a stroller, you're gonna jam up right there. The Riverside, 150. I don't know if that's 150 Riverside Drive or if you want to look it up. You could. I'm not even sure it's a regular apartment building. Zabar is only seeing 720p. That means your computer is not capable of handling 1440p. Because we are a 2K stream, and for whatever reason, Twitch does not give me 1080p intermediary transcoding. Unfortunately. The chat is dynamic? Yeah, a little bit, right? Is it starting to warm up? I mean, it's been warm. And it's only getting hotter. I think I'll find your couch. Maybe we should go back to 4K for a little while. My problem with 4K is how long the delay is on YouTube. I mean, apart from the bit rate. I don't think Twitch will even accept it. I'll have to use a separate transcoder for Twitch down to 1440 or whatever, which I think I can still do. At which point is resolution the same as real life? I guess it depends on screen size. Multi-pass then Pepe pass. Yeah, yesterday was pretty rough with no AC. And our AC barely can keep up. Barely. I think there's also some like other weird issues there with it not being fully sealed around like the PTAC sleeve area. It might not have had maintenance on that spot in a long time. So I think there needs to be someone, because I felt like around and there's like a little bit of a draft, I think, and it's hot air too. Probably should fix that in the summer, but definitely before the winter. So hopefully we can get the PTAC replaced and the area sealed up a bit. One at a time, no. We have 3 old air conditioners, and one at a time. It's expensive enough to replace one of these units. I don't think we can replace all 3. Like, these are the regular window air conditioners. A PTAC is like a hotel air conditioner. It's probably, I don't know what other cities use them, but you've probably encountered them in hotels. They're like the big, under the window, through the wall, wide units, not like regular size, because they have through wall air conditioners also, but it's not the same. But anyway, they're very expensive units. They're like $3,000 to replace for just the unit, not to mention the labor. So yeah, can't be doing all those at the same time. It might have been Galileo's crew that installed it. How much horsepower? Well, I don't know. They're supposed to measure them in BTUs, right? Even then, I don't know. If you get more than a day or two of 30C in the UK, half your infrastructure shuts down. Don't you also not really have regular like air conditioning in the homes? Because it usually doesn't get super hot, but I guess it does sometimes. I thought I heard one of y'all talking about that at some point. Yeah, we have an extra fan that helps disperse the air, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. You could also feel that like the cold air coming out of the air conditioner just wasn't that cold anymore. I don't know if that means it couldn't take all the hot air from the outside and really get it going, but it is what it is, you know? At least baby commuter's room is good. That one's also an older unit, but for whatever reason, that room gets substantially cooled, so we're good there. We're not allowed window units in the building. That was one of the questions I saw. AC is very unusual in UK homes. Yeah, the heat is going to be much better by tomorrow. I think the high temperature is going to be in the 70s tomorrow, so that's good. But still got to get through today. But I also want to see if I can, because I imagine we're going to get more hot summer days like this anyway. So if I can stay on top of it, and get it replaced like in the next couple of weeks, hopefully. At least we'll be good to go. Maybe I'll see, because a lot of these companies are like smaller places. Maybe I'll see, like, if I do 2 units, can we like work out a discount, you know? Plus, you can take the old ones, because sometimes they're able to refurbish the old ones and just like resell them. So they might do that. I think one of the other aspects of the old ones is, I forget what the stuff they're supposed to use. It's like a gas or something in these air conditioners. I don't know if it's Freons or whatever, but he said when we got the inspection done that these units are so old, they're using some sort of a gas that's like not made anymore. So you can't really just refill it or whatever. I don't know if any of that makes sense to somebody who knows more about this stuff. We're in the Upper West Side, Richard. I do need a fan on me at all times. All sorts of fans. BS Pooper, hello, hello. Sorry, I'm still melting my brain, I think, or something's going on in there. Oh, my hand again didn't touch the trees. It's me. Hello. Funny, we have an it's me, we have an it's not me. Freon R22, that's probably what it is. It's banned in the United States, you can get it for a lot of money. Oh, okay. So it sounds like it's not worth it for me. Probably should just replace the unit with a more modern one that's hopefully more efficient. I don't know. Older refrigerant gases have been phased out. Yeah, that's what it sounded like. Oh yeah, we have an it's not me, we have it's only me, we have so many me's. Me. Everything's coming up me. I feel like we need to do some sort of a heat test later. Because right now, even without a fan, it's kind of been working. And I have a fan coming in, but at this point, do I need the fan? I think we have to test this afternoon and find out. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. I don't know if these cars are actually going. Yeah, they are. AC sponsorship, I want it. One of those sharper image around the neck ones you sometimes used to see in catalogs. The gimmicky ones. Oh yeah, those freestanding portable units are terrible. At least they can blow out some cold air, but if you have to have a really long hose to get to the window, a lot of times it doesn't make it worth it because that hose itself has so much hot air going through it. It just radiates off of the hose too, no matter how insulated it seems. So with those portable units, you want to have them as close to the window as possible and have the hose be as short as possible. Otherwise it ends up like fighting itself to cool the room down. Know what I mean? And John Cena did a really good promo on Friday Night SmackDown. Finally. He's back. I don't think they technically allow portable air units because it changes the way the window looks from the outside, because you have to put the little hose attachment for the window. I'm sure I could just do it and see what happens, but yeah. Yeah, I think we'll probably will upgrade Poober. As long as the people respond to me. I think the air conditioning people also were busy the last couple of days dealing with existing customers or more emergent situations, completely non-functional ACs. Como Gone 6. Not sure if I mispronounced that. My apologies. Thanks for the follow. It could be R12. I think I have to check the... I think it's all in the inspection report. Either way, it's really old. And the guy said he just replaced the whole unit. Larissa, hello, привет. It's me, welcome. We're always excited to have new friends. Thank you for joining us. Little host garden equipment line or something. Or something, all right. We should just ban hot weather. Unfortunately, the hot weather might be the one to ban us. Sooner or later. Are we going to Central Park? No, we've already been there. If you want to check it out, you could rewind a little bit. But yeah, we've commuted through the park. Buy an AC in the winter when demand is less. See, it's good and bad. Because our units also run the heater through it. Like the way that works in this building is the hot water line runs through the unit. And in the winter, it uses that hot water to blow hot air off of. But also because these go through the wall, if they replace it in the winter, if they don't do it right away, they have to like patch up the wall temporarily because a lot of cold air is going to come in. So it'd be ideal if they could just do it all in one time. I don't see why they wouldn't be able to, but you know. Well, let's Twisted Lizard, let's. Vernon Dent over on Twitch. You'll call now. No, she's much more heat tolerant than I am. More like thermophilic, actually, than anything else. She loves the heat. But there's only so much I can do to be able to tolerate the heat. Like a fan will only do so much. No covers on the bed on me will only do so much. I just can't. It's tough. At least if it's cold, you could layer up. But if it's too hot, there's only so much you could do until you're naked and afraid that you're not going to get enough sleep. You'll call now. I'll call now. So we can't use the split units because we're not allowed to put them outdoors. But Fujitsu does have like a retrofit split unit where the condenser thing goes into the PTAC sleeve, so nothing actually goes outside the building. And it still has that like hose that goes to the blower portion that you could put up somewhere else and higher up on the wall. It sounds interesting. I don't know that it's actually any more efficient or better, since I thought the whole benefit of those split units is that the thing goes outside on the side of your building. Now, if it's going to be inside anyway, is that going to even make much of a difference? Or is it still more efficient because like the blower is higher up in the apartment and it could blow straight down rather than up? I don't know. It just sounds like, and there's also very few reviews on it. If you just search for like Fujitsu PTAC retrofit, I'm sure you'll find it. Like I'm sure the maintenance for it is also more annoying. So it's like all these things. I don't know. I'd like to, but I don't know. Oh, looks like, okay. The heat might have taken out the neck gear now. That one has dropped down to 2 kilobits. But the other ones are going strong, so probably do still need the fan. Probably do still need the fan. I'll have to look in the backpack at the park and see if it gives me a heat warning. It probably will be, I'm assuming. Sally Balls, welcome, glad you're enjoying. And we're close to your first job site, nice. And Carl's Balls has been here for a while, this little minivan. At Carl's Ball, if you really want to look it up on Instagram. Andres in Costa Rica, hello. Rainy days. We might be getting some rain tomorrow, Friday, let's see. Definitely cooler temperatures. What's for lunch today? I'm not sure. Might do a banh mi. Ooh. now I lost my Samsung phone too. Ooh. It's got to be a heat thing. Although I don't know how it lasted so much more on Monday. It was hotter and the sun was on me more. She might be a reptile. Uh-oh. I did say thermophilic before. Oh man, how am I still behind? Come on, man. Sorry, guys. I must have gone on my air conditioning rants too long. Money selling AC units in Yakutsk. Yeah, maybe. I did have an exhaust fan, but it broke, and the other ones aren't coming till today. And I should have put the other one in from like a portable fan with a battery, at least temporarily. Patrice, good morning. I missed Lenny's entrance too. Morning. I do mostly walks like this to work or between work locations Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We're heading towards Strauss Park on the left. And that's where we'll debrief. And I'll check my bag. Ooh, Laura, best wishes to your mom. Those are not easy conditions. But all the best. Katya, good morning. Alright, hopefully I'll be able to sit on one of these benches and dig in my bag. We gotta dig. What is this yellow stuff and blue stuff? These chalk things, or there's some like bird dookie on this bench. Which side is safer? I guess this side. Phone is taking weird photos. Ugh, so sweaty. All right. Let's start digging. Let me get my bitrate monitor up. Oh yeah, raid suggestions. Yeah. Tell me. Mighty Bulls made it in. I haven't started digging yet. Luke, thank you, and you stay cool too. Out in the island. Nagura? Let me see. I might not start the raid until a little bit, just so I can start digging in my bag, but at least I'll queue it up. Stream manager. The weird button to press it. And hottest day of the year, cycling to the market. Ooh, and Expedition 33. That's a good game. I've been wanting to get into that one, but I've only heard really positive things about Expedition 33. Expedition 30. working the food truck. Oh man, Nova, good luck. All right, I'm gonna start digging in my bag now. Let's see how hot it is. And if things get disconnected, that's my fault. All right, Samsung phone is actually not that hot, but it is not charging. Actually, I don't know what charge I started it on. It is quite warm though, but let me unlock it fully and see. I don't see any. Test my PUBG stuff. Oh, I probably should uninstall TeamViewer stuff here. I don't really need those things anymore. I think it's probably just sucking down juice. Oh, it actually started coming back. Yeah, it must have been a heat issue with the Samsung. Okay, I think it got too hot. That one started contributing again. All right, now let's check the. Oh yeah, this one got too hot. Temporarily disconnected due to temperature. Yep. Okay. So I still need the fans and things in my backpack for things to work. Ideally, the Bella box is actually cooled down because the fan is working and it's keeping it at 60 or less. Interesting. All right, well, good to know. Going shirtless is an option. It's all up to you. Okay. Oh, the tree that fell, Narelle? No, they must have. We walked right through the mall. They must have already cleaned it all up and made it imperceptible, but I didn't really look up. It should have been on the stream, though. We walked through it today. I didn't think to look for it. Darn. Absolutely, as Strawberry Field says, do check on the really young, the older, anybody who might be more susceptible to this heat. Because in terms of thermoregulation, young kids don't do well, older folks don't do well, and are more susceptible to its effects. I don't play PUBG Mobile, no. I don't do that. My spirit fingers. Aaron Voigt, thanks for the follow. All right, it's a normal day in Texas. Yeah, it's too much for us. All right, I'll start the raid to Nagura. Thank you for the recommendation. Chandler Bing is here on Twitch. Hello. Patrice is staying inside, staying hydrated. Nice. Did I miss anything else? No, I think I'm good. Nice. Anyway, the raid should be starting. Appreciate the recommendation, Angvid. So thanks, friends, for joining today. I appreciate your support. Super Chat, Super Stickers, PayPal, Patreon, memberships, thank you. Subscribers, thank you. Not subscribers, thank you, too. But if you're not subscribed and listening to me ramble on, do think about it. Helps us out. Helps other walkers out, too. Twitch friends, thank you for the follows and subscriptions. A subscription on Twitch, as I trip over my words, is equivalent to a membership on YouTube, so it's a premium form of support. And if you have Amazon Prime, you could use a Prime sub once a month on any creator of your choosing, but if they have it turned on, you could get ad-free viewing on their channel, and I have that turned on. There's a toggle for it. So it's an option. Think about it if you want. Back to YouTube. Oh, Allie, hey, and bye. Thank you for the thumbs, and thanks to the mods everywhere. So we'll see when we go out again. I do need to do a little more testing in the heat, I guess, but I don't know if it'll happen today. Also, my fan needs to come in for that to be a thing, because we did have some heat issues this morning. And if we had heat issues this morning, we'd have heat issues later. So we need my fan back. We need a fan, unfortunately. I don't want to have to use it, but we need it. Things get too hot in my backpack. Maybe in the winter we'll go fanless again just to conserve the juice, but for now, fan we must. We gotta cook an egg. I saw somebody like claim they put butter on a frying pan yesterday and it was sizzling, but I bet they heated up the frying pan inside and then brought it out. I don't know. Skepticism. A superpower. That's terrible, Ron. Just read that. About the teacher, I mean. Anyway, thanks again, friends, for joining today. Have a great rest of Wednesday, Thursday. We should be back Friday morning. If I see you before then, it'll be a surprise to us both. If I get my stuff in time, maybe we will. And, yeah. FM Mariani Cologne, hello on Twitch. Anyway, see you soon. Till next time.